Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you basically an overview of my makeup collection. One, because I don't have a video filmed for today. I'm not gonna lie, and it's been a few weeks since I've uploaded, but two, also because I want to show you what I currently have and what my current setup is, but then you can let me know like what you want me to do with my collection, whether you want me to like test certain things, whether you want me to do a declutter on certain things, a more in-depth kind of collection. The reason I haven't filmed for ages, I'm not gonna lie, is my bedroom is the biggest fucking shithole. If you could see what I'm looking at, disgusting. So the main thing really is these sets of drawers, so kind of go all the way down. I've actually changed this, so I don't remember before I used to have these two big sets of like the 5 Alex drawers. I've like basically stacked them on top of each other, also ignore these parcels, but I've basically changed these 2 Alex drawers now into clothes. So like this one's like my socks, you can't even see my socks. Sorry, I've got a new camera, so I'm trying to work out what I'm doing with this as well. So yeah, I've got kind of like clothes and stuff in here now. That's like gym stuff. That drawer's still a bit dodgy. So yeah, these are kind of now become basically like everyday work like drawers. Underneath, like at the very bottom down here where these parcels are, and I think the very last drawer, let me just move these ones. I think this very last drawer, yes, this is still got so much Revolution palettes in that I still need to basically sort out, and I think this one might do. Yeah, this one's got my skincare backups. Like this is all like brand new skincare stuff that haven't been touched. It is semi-organized, so it's kind of like facial cleansers here, creams, eye stuff or serums, like lip stuff, but I have just recently shoved some stuff in here. But right at the back of the drawer, like back here, is basically all glitters and stuff that like I never really use, but I don't want to like get rid of. Whilst we're down here, I'm gonna just move my old gym shoes, but whilst we're down here, let's just start from the bottom of the drawers and work our way up. This one is literally like practically broken, so what I've done with this is I've stashed the Revolution palettes again that I need to sort out, because it's a drawer that's a nightmare to open and it's not one that I need to go in all that often. So that's them 2 drawers we need to sort out and do, oh my god, a declutter with. Then we have my foundation drawer. This one, oh, I don't know. This one, again, really does need sorting out, but I feel like and this is the reason why I'm going to sit down. This is the reason, right, why I haven't sorted this drawer out for ages, is I know that I want to try some of these foundations before like I fully get rid of some of them, but then that's just putting me off from actually sorting this drawer out. So yeah, anyone got any suggestions on what I should do with this? Whether I should just be brutal and just go through and just bin stuff, or what? I don't know why I'm hanging on to stuff. Maybe I need to do like a, I don't know, like a declutter, but put things to one side and like do like a full makeup video out of them and being like testing things like that I'm trying to declutter. Do I keep, do I bin? If anyone's got a cool title for that, let me know. And then in here, this one I don't mind all that much. This one's my blusher and highlighters. I'm quite like happy with this drawer in terms of like how much I've got in here. Like I obviously don't need to add any more to my collection. I'm happy with the layout. I'm happy with this being in this drawer in my setup. Like I don't mind this drawer at all. I feel like it would be nice for me to try some other things. Again, I should maybe do some like shop my stash videos. Let me know. And then this one is the one that I'm not liking anymore. So this one originally basically started out as cream bronzers, my powders, my concealers, and then back here is like excess powders, concealers, blah, blah, blah. By the way, down here is just a bag of stuff that I need to sort out, because I want to do a skincare trolley, and this is like all my stuff that I used to have in one of my skincare drawers that I got rid of, obviously to do my thingy, to do my clothes drawers instead, but I still need to sort all this out and do a skincare drawer. So that's another video that I do need to sort out, but I can't do that until I've tidied my room. It's just like a knock-on effect, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not happy with this drawer at all, and I feel like I don't know how to rearrange them, but I feel like this drawer is obviously way too much stuff in here, but then I have like this drawer at the top here, which is basically like face palette, and I never ever reach in this drawer. So I feel like this is why I need to change some things around, because I'm literally not reaching for these. I need to do a declutter with these, and maybe stuff like concealer and powders, but then I don't think this drawer is big enough just for bronzers. Whether I just have all creams in here and get rid of the powders, because then would my blushes fit? I don't think they would, because this literally takes up a full drawer. But again, this could do with a declutter. I just need you to give me a solution. Tell me what I need to do, because this is just ridiculous. And there's like stuff at the back that like I'm not even reaching for because I've like put them in a timeout basically. Then obviously I've already showed you this one. Obviously this is my cream blushes. Please let me know, by the way, what you think of like this camera and the microphone and stuff, because I treat myself to the DJI Osmo Pocket 2, and I've been meaning to film with it for ages, but I've just been in a little slump in my room. That's why I feel like I need to sort my life out, and these drawers need sorting out, because I have started wearing a little bit more makeup for work recently. It'd be good for me to be able to try some more things and just try and use some things up, bin some things that'll be like ancient, out of date, give them to a new home. Then obviously that is my blusher, and then this one, this drawer I don't mind all that much. I feel like I'm not really getting much use out of these primers at the back, these two tubs of primers here, because I'm just not really reaching for them because I can't really grab them. So I'm literally mainly grabbing like these two. I did use this the other day before I went on a night out with the girls from work, but again, just to try and like start using more and more things. I don't know, I feel like this situation could definitely be improved. Like, do I move this and put this somewhere else and put my face palettes just stashed up at the back there, because obviously I'm not reaching for them anyway. Oh, I don't know. But then I also, in here, obviously I have brow products. There's like a little tray of brow products, and then here I've got mascaras. This one's like fell, and then I move them down, and then this one is basically anything that's a dupe for this one. And then I also have these primers which I reach for on the daily. What I want, right, like I know it won't happen, is I'd love you could like rearrange these drawers, you know, so you could have like a thin drawer, thick drawer, like you can have it whatever way you want, a bit like the IKEA pack system, but like in a drawer. That's what I want, like where you can put your own drawers, you can make your own little layout. I think that'd be so cool. You can have them little tray drawers. Oh, I feel like that'd be amazing. So yeah, if IKEA is listening, which they won't be, that'd be really cool, because I just feel like this drawer is so backwards, because this is like my finishing touches part of my makeup routine. My brows, my mascara, I'm doing that when I've done my base and everything else. So to come in this drawer just for my primer and then come back in right at the end of my routine, it feels a bit backwards. But I don't know how else to lay this out, because like obviously foundation has to stay down here. I need the tall drawer for it. But then if I did declutter some of these, could I then maybe put primer and foundation in one drawer? If I got rid of the powders in here, then I've got a lot of cream bronzers, haven't I? I don't know what my obsession is with cream bronzers. So I was thinking like it'd be good to get all the products that are like pre-powder all together somehow. So that's the only thing that's a bit annoying with obviously my powder, blusher and highlight drawer, is I need like the big drawer to fit it all in and have it stand up. I don't know what I want to do. I just don't get why I have so many. Why do I have so many bronzers that won't even fit in there? Like why is there so many of you? Why am I so addicted? I just love it. Anyways, so yeah, that was the last drawer that I've just showed you, and then I'll stand back up again. And then in here again, this drawer, this one's not as bad because obviously I've got my powder bronzers in here, but then I want my powder bronzers with my cream bronzers, because what I've started doing, or trying to start do, am I okay? I've been trying to start setting my cream bronzer with powder bronzer instead of setting it with a face powder, because I'm finding I'm always losing all that colour that I've just put in. So like, do I want my powder bronzer with my cream bronzers? And then do I want my concealer with my face powders, because I do that step straight after each other so that it sets in place and doesn't crease? It's first world problems, it really is. But yeah, then I have all the setting sprays back here. And then obviously this is a drawer that I'm just like, this drawer's just useless to me. I mean, I might actually put this one that's like a little bit like broke a bit as well. Like, do I want this one to be my setting sprays and face powders, things that I'm not reaching for, in a drawer that's really awkward for me? Because the next drop from this one is my lipsticks, and I like to be stood up because my lipsticks and my lip liners near each other for that final step. I like to swatch them on my hand, blah blah blah. I don't know, I really don't know. That's why I need your help. And then obviously the last one is always my favourite drawer in the whole wide world, my lipsticks. My MAC collection's actually mad now, isn't it? Isn't that insane? And obviously my Vive collection. I love her. I love her so damn much. And then ignore the dust on here. Like I said, my room is a mess. We have just more lipsticks. Like, these are things that I've been like holding on to. It's probably time that I get rid of them, because what am I ever going to do with them? Let's be serious. Then these, like, just more lipsticks. Like, oh, these are more like liquid lipsticks. This one's like glasses, and some like little mini lipsticks. I think that one's like that gloss that I tried the other day that I really like. And then we've got more glosses, which to be fair, I don't mind keeping the glosses now because I know I went through like a thing of getting rid of loads of them because I wasn't really using them, but I do actually use gloss quite a lot now. And then more, and then more lip glosses. You just never know when you're going to need it. And then in here I have like little mini perfumes. These are like all Revolution ones. I think that one's like a Soap and Glory one at the end, but they're all Revolution. And then we've got some more ones in here. These are like Jean Paul Gaultier ones that I bought, like some from like Glossy Box. And these 4 things at the end that I'm covering up here are testers of the Air Blur liquid lipsticks. Obviously, like back when I used to work at Revolution, I was testing the formula because obviously that was going to be one of my launches, and I was giving feedback on like colours and the formula and stuff. The finalised formula might be a little bit different to that, so I still need to try the final formula. And then in here is like glitter, basically. Glitter palette. This is like my Charlotte Tilbury Bougie like gold glitter eyeshadow, and there's like a couple of liquid ones. Here I have pencil eyeliners, liquid eyeliners. That's all fine, doesn't bother me. Lip liners, this needs sorting out basically. I want this putting into like some kind of order, and I feel like I need to label it somehow. I just need to have it in my head of being like pinks, brown, reds, plums, some kind of system. And then up here I've got like perfumes and stuff, my deodorant, which you all know I love Mitchum, about 10 billion of them. And then I've got kind of like back here is eyelashes, and then behind here as well, let me just bring it around, is, oh shit, is a tub of eyelashes. So yeah, that is kind of like my makeup collection at the moment. Obviously I do have my bookshelf that you see behind me, and obviously I do have like some other bits of makeup in drawers and stuff like dotted around my room that are like things that I need to film videos on, like testing beauty crop, testing collection. I've just had this delivered from Shein. I did like a massive order with them, and oh my god, I absolutely love this. I feel like I need to do a video on it. Please let me know, please help me out. Any advice, even if it's just telling me like how you organise your makeup collection, anything, please leave a comment down below, and let's make a plan for how I'm going to sort this out, how I'm going to rearrange it, and I will film the whole thing, declutters, rearranging, everything.